Hi everyone! Welcome to this week Catching Up with Yoseka. So casual! We have Evelyn today. Yes. How's your week been?
The week has been good. Yesterday was a really busy day in the store. We had more going on than we've had in a long time, I feel.
It's it was so warm.
It was really nice out.
Yeah.
We even had the door open, which we haven't had since October, maybe.
Yeah. So that's probably it. Everyone was coming out. This week at Yoseka, we're starting off with lots of projects that we set out this year to do. So some of them, you will start seeing. One of them is a postcard that Selena designed. And behind the scene, we actually are working on a lot of updating our shopping bag. We've been stamping for years. So it's it's finally a good time where we let's see if we can print it out. So many of these projects will start coming in and start showing up starting from this week. So that's something to look forward to.
Yeah, Selena's postcard is really cute too.
I used to work on that very quickly, and she's planning on having that every 3 months, a seasonal postcard.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah, and today we also have someone special here.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought you were gonna drop in.
We're gonna talk about this. Hi everyone, that's right. I'm here today crashing the party. I wanted to see what catching up is like these days. Yeah, and I have Malcolm here with me. He's about to fall asleep. Yeah, I had my first couple of days back at work this past week. So I thought I would make an appearance this weekend too in the store and say hi to everybody because I miss everyone.
Yeah, we miss you.
Oh, I miss it here, and this is quite a setup we've got for catching up these days. I like it.
It's simpler.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I just wanted to say hi.
Okay.
Okay. Bye. Say bye, Malcolm. Okay.
Okay. So this week we have a lot of new things. Okay. Which one would you like to start?
Let's start with the Iroshizukus.
Okay. All right. Here you go.
Okay. So, Pilot Iroshizuku inks are coming out in a new size.
Wait, let me go grab the original one.
All right, so here's the new 15 milliliter bottle and the original 50 milliliter bottle. And they haven't come out with all of the colors yet in the new smaller size, only about 12. But it's great because the 50 milliliter bottle is awesome if you're really in love with a color. But the Iroshizuku colors are so beautiful that you might want to have a smaller amount of more. And that's what our new bottles are for.
Yeah. The color you have is, which one is that?
Sunkyo.
Okay. So Pilot Iroshizuku has been around for, I want to say more than 10 years, maybe more. They are significant and their color hasn't changed for a long time. So most recently they switch out. I don't remember which colors they switch out, but these are the new colors they added. This one is Toro. This one is Rika. And this one is Shongyo. This one is the Shongyo. Cool. All right. And now these three new colors are in the smaller bottles as well. And similar to, kind of related to ink bottles, this week we also added this.
The Sailor Ink Reservoir.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about how it works?
Yeah, so you can put it inside of an ink bottle. And that makes it just easier to fill up your pen because it's
I'm pointing at the picture guide here.
Oh, okay.
It is a little hard to explain.
Yeah. It's less messy.
Yeah.
Okay, so it collects the ink in the bottom of the reservoir so that even as the ink bottle starts to deplete, there's still an amount that is deep enough to refill your pen.
So when you put this inside the ink bottles, so the outside kind of looks like an ink bottle. So when the ink level is very low, you move it upside down like that, and then the ink will make its way to the middle to be higher, much higher than the low ink level right there. And that's how you can fill more inks when the ink level is low. Yeah, so that's this.
Yeah. We were talking about like what ink bottles it would fit in. Definitely the sailor bottles.
Right.
We were thinking like, for example, with the Pilot Iroshizukus, it probably would not fit in the new bottles because the opening is so small, but the original bottles probably would.
Yeah, that's a good point. Maybe this one works with like different ink bottles too. Yeah, but we'll find out. And we also have lots of different things here before I move on to those cool pens. Here, I'll let you do this one.
All right, so we have some new stickers as well from Kamio, Japan. And their stickers are really beautiful. They have like an iridescent gold, it's more like gold detailing in them. And they're very realistic. And in the new collection, we have some fun, like, I really like this one because I eat a lot of rice because I can't eat wheat. So it's like a rice sticker sheet of all
Which grain of rice do you eat right up there? Do you know?
Oh, yes, actually I do. I mostly eat, I think, like the middle short grain. Yeah, but different ways of consuming rice, including sake. And then also we were having fun with this one this morning. There's like a dentistry sheet.
Yeah.
It's good for your appointments or your dentist friend who also likes to use their planner or stickers. So, yeah. There's also some animal versions, like there's some hamsters. There's also jungle animals, some like seashells, which are very beautiful.
Cute. Okay, so those are the new stickers. Aside from this, we also have a lot of Zebra pens. I don't know if we can go through the whole thing, so let me pick out a couple that's like kind of special. Actually, they're all kind of special in its own way. So the first thing is this. New SARASA colors. These are in 0.38.
Yeah, so it's like a new Nano that instead of in 0.3, it's in 0.38. And first they're releasing the vintage colors.
Right. So these are a new size and new body. Like usually it's a different color. Like the vintage is usually like a beige color.
The color of the ink.
The body.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's these. And then we also have Zebra bLen U. These are the same line of bLen pen. bLen came out, I want to say 2020 when they first came out. And it's emulsion ink. It writes very smooth. And the special one about this is that they actually have this huge clip right here. Kind of reminds me of actually these SARASA clip. Like how big they are.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you like bLen and if you like these clips, so if you use it at work, this is probably something that you might enjoy. And then these are not new, but we're just getting more of the color. Oh, actually these are Tombow. These are called AirPress. Do you want to talk about them?
Yeah, so their main thing is that the ink is pressurized. So for example, if you are like me and you like to sit on the couch and like journal sideways, so you're like holding it and like the ink will always drain to the back of the pen, that will not happen with these. And then you were also talking about being able to write with them in the rain.
Yeah, the same idea. They're pressurized. I actually never use it. This is not the only company that makes the pressurized refill. The other company is, of course, Fisher Pen, that everyone knows, the Seinfeld episode where they write upside down. They also, you can write it in like extreme condition, like when it's very cold outside. Sometimes it freezes. On the airplane, sometimes it's like the low pressure, so ink doesn't come out. And the other thing is you can write under the water.
Oh, wow.
But I never find myself writing something under the water.
True, me either.
So I never personally tested it, but supposedly this is one of the way you can use it. And if you do that, please let us know what you do.
Yeah, and how you do that. That would be awesome.
Yeah, so that's the AirPress. And This one is very cool. Here, I'm gonna
Yeah.
let you talk about this one.
All right, this is another Zebra. It's the Zebra Pitan, and it actually comes on a clip, as you can see here, that will clip onto your notebooks. It works kind of like the traveler's clip that has a very tight metal piece that like will really be secure on any thickness of notebook. But the pen is magnetized to the clip.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's water-resistant gel rollerball ink, and it has a nice click to it.
Yeah.
And we're really excited about this one.
Yeah, I think this is something good for traveler's notebook, like what you just pointed out. And I saw someone asking if it fits on plotter. It does, but one thing I'm wondering is I don't use plotter. One thing I'm wondering is if this would just like fall out if you're like putting it in your bag.
Right.
Like, if it just falls out all the time.
I do have like a different magnetic pen with a tablet, and like when it's in my bag, it definitely falls off. We'll say.
Yeah. Okay, so
But-
that's this. It's a very cool design.
Yes.
Yeah. So last but not least, we have these exciting sets of pens. This one is ClickArt. Did you know they come in 48 colors?
Yeah, no, I learned today. Well, I knew they came in a lot of colors. I didn't know
Yeah.
exactly how many.
Yeah.
But-
It's funny because in store we are limited by how much we can display. We
Yeah.
put things in the jar, so we show at most maybe 10 colors.
Yeah.
So that's this. So it comes with this set of like 48. So if you like using the ClickArt, they are clickable markers. So they don't dry out, which is kind of magical. Because they're clickable, you would think, oh, there's no cap. They should just dry out, but they actually don't dry out. And they have 48 colors.
The colors are really beautiful.
Yeah. And the other one is the new Juice colors. These are neon color that released recently. So
Yeah.
now they come in a set. We also have them individually as well.
Yeah.
These are just what got brought over recently. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I was
there's this.
playing with them the other day, and they
Yeah.
really do write neon. I like
Oh.
wasn't sure, but they really are neon. if you like writing in neon, I
Yeah.
have to say.
So that's these. Okay, so this week we had all these exciting new products. So well done for everyone on the team. That is crazy.
It is a lot.
Yeah. And for the store, any exciting story you want to share?
Yeah, so on Friday and Saturday, there's a couple that comes in pretty frequently. So our Friday, Saturday team, we're kind of friends with them now. And one of them really loves Sailor Pro Gears, and the other one really loves Twisbees. And the first has been trying to get his partner to get a gold nib for a while. And the partner's been like, no, like the Twisbees, it's really for the Twisbees. And they came in yesterday, and the partner got a Pilot 823.
Wow.
So that was really exciting. We were testing the nibs and looking at the different bodies. It was really fun to see them grow their pen collection.
That's cute. When you see them every week, you start to see what they started from day one
Yes.
to now. Oh,
Yes.
that's
And
sweet.
like talking about our pen collections with them, it's really fun. Yeah.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for sharing that.
Yeah.
So that's what we have this week. We continue to be, well, this is a very busy week for everyone here. And thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.